When I was little, my older brother and I would play war games. We were pointing nerf blasters and whatever vaguely looked like a pistol at each other. No set rules and an honor system to know if we hit. We'd bring our friends, our little brother, and maybe even his friends along, while we'd command our own armies of 3 to 4 adolescent youth. Boys will be boys, regardless of if they're still boys in the future. I have a strange hyperfixation for firearms. As a kid, it was a love of gun go bang, but the fascination became less as tools of war and more as machines. Functional pieces of steel and polymer crafted to slot in perfect enough to explode constantly without much fault. Airsoft and other weaponry have been a big stimming force too, manipulation aspect being an art form in my eyes. The cocking of a hammer, the manipulation of a bolt, thumbing cartridge after cartridge into a well-greased hole. I have an Airsoft replica of an M16A1, noted by its non-removable carrying handle without windage adjustments, its stuck-on polymer stock, and a fat, weighted barrel designed to withstand automatic fire. Cuts were made in later models' barrels in order to lower weight and cost, as their fully automatic fire was replaced by the more conservative 3-round burst, like the M16A2. The higher-than-average knowledge of tools of destruction seemingly are at odds with my political alignments. In a perfect world, we wouldn't have firearms, tools used to maim and kill, but we aren't perfect, therefore I feel we should want the opposite. Armed minorities are harder to oppress, and the worst thing you could do against prejudice is lay down. Tools of evil can be used for good, boiling eggs and all of that. I never wanted to actually be in a war, a military, or anything like that. The military-industrial complex grinds bodies into cash, leaving behind broken families and broken atmospheres. I was lucky enough as a kid to realize nothing good could come out of pointing a gun at brown people, and even luckier to realize that that's what I'd be doing if I qualified. I wouldn't qualify, I have more mental illnesses than a congressman, but it's what would have happened. It's hard to separate firearms from the military. Most of the guns I gush about have a higher kill count than I can stomach. The governments of the world spend an insatiable amount of dosh figuring out which caliber of round will blow the right size cavity in someone's chest, and how to get that cavity be created at 800 times a minute, give or take. These tools were made to kill, even if your average shotgun is used more against geese than gazans. There's no reasonable way to use these for fun, and I have a hard time justifying my love for them knowing this. Video games let me live some of the enjoyment in a safer environment. Sure, watching the life leave from someone's eyes is horrible. Terrible. Firing an M9 into somebody and watching them cease is terrifying. But when you virtualize it, gamify it, and know you aren't actually hurting people, it becomes a lot easier and genuinely fun. I don't wish to be good at games because it's fun. I choose to because shooting someone in games is fun. I'd never join the military. This girl isn't cut out for imperialism. But I wouldn't lie if I said that I can look at a cold, emotionless robot and think, man, imagine being them.